Yeah. Navy blue and gold. Can you turn down the game a little bit? Turn on the game just a teeny bit. The game, not the game. Okay. There we go. Alright. Murray State. All right, welcome. We have the Murray State Racers going up against the Carthage Firebirds tonight for the 4:45 Activation Week match in the NECC. The match is just underway. We're about 20 seconds in, and we have Murray State scoring first as Crispy Plays gets by the Firebirds defense. I'm Flair, and I'll be casting this game, then I'll be going to play a game, and then I will probably be back to cast another. And we are at kickoff number 2 now with about 4.5 minutes left. Plenty of time for both teams to get some more scores on the board. A whiff by Murray State. Shot then by Crispy Plays again. Blocked off by Nyrome, who was then demoed in net. Petey goes up to meet the Murray State Racer. And now is followed by Westhoff, who is met by Crispy Plays. Dunked toward the net, though. But no play is able to be made, except for a shot coming in by Petey. Blocked by Pizza Alex. Nyrome tries to take it, has a little bit of control, flicks it over the last defender. Double commit might leave an open net here for Carthage, and they score with Petey coming in to clean it up. This brings us to a 1-1 ball game with 4 minutes left on the clock. Double commit costly by the Murray State Racers. Westhoff gets the kickoff in his favor. It'll be followed up by Petey, who's trying to pass it mid toward Nyrome. Nyrome then takes it, collects it in the corner, goes for a double tap. It's over on the backboard. Shot coming in by Westhoff, blocked by Pizza Alex. Over to Jax. And we are back on the Firebirds half as Petey tries to keep the pressure going. It is now a 1v2 situation. Westhoff meets it in the air, follows it for a couple more touches. And down to Petey, who is able to keep the pressure going. Nyrome collects it, trying to go for the control play, but is easily demoed by Crispy Plays, which might leave an open net just off for the Murray State Racers, as the Firebirds now scramble on defense to bring it back to the other half of the field. Cleared back into the Carthage half. The pressure is increasing by the Murray State Racers now, as they hope to pull ahead. But they might have just left an open net by bringing too many forward, but Nyrome is just off with his shot. It's just wide. Petey tries to continue the pressure, but the Murray State defense is transitioning quite well. As they are going for a shot on net, it's going to be crossbar, but can it be followed up by any Murray State players? It can, and Pizza Alex scores. Westhoff just gets not the greatest 50 in the world. Nyrome tries to get a tap, but it also throws off Petey, which leaves Pizza Alex a nice shot in the bottom right 90. We are now 2-1 Murray State Racers as we move on to the final 3 minutes of Game 1. This is a best-of-5 series, and I look forward to seeing hopefully all 5 games. I mean, I'm biased, of course, for Firebirds, but I just like watching Rocket. Jax passes in mid. Petey was bumped in net, but he's got enough time to get back. And I spoke too soon as Crispy Plays shoots it into the upper shelf. Beautiful pass by Jax, and Crispy Plays shoots it into the top right. It is now 3-1 Murray State University. Plenty of time left, though, for the Firebirds to make a comeback. That goes up for Petey. He's met by Crispy Plays, who 50s it toward the middle. Shot by Jax is wide, and Nyrome will collect it in the corner. Nyrome passes it out mid. Jax is there to meet it, followed by a shot by Pizza Alex left wide again. Crispy Plays 50s it back into the corner and tries to go for a back pass to Jax, and then clears it toward the Firebird half. Nyrome goes for a nice control play, passing it off to Westhoff, who then floats it up. Can he get another touch? And it's met by Pizza Alex with a nice save. Crispy Plays trying to transition well, but Petey does not allow that to happen. Jax shoots for the backboard again. Westhoff is up and cannot get a 50 to Crispy, who just missed the pass to Pizza Alex there. Westhoff back in the corner. He fakes. Off to Petey, who passes it up to Westhoff. It's toward the middle of the field, but no Firebird is there to shoot. Nyrome should have this one all the way. He's going to pick it up. Fakes the old Murray State Racer. Flicks it over the second one and gets the demo. A full push of the field by Nyrome to bring it to 2-3. Look at that flick. Over one and gets the demo on the last man to leave a wide open net. Wonderful play by the Firebirds. About a minute and 50 seconds left as we enter the next kickoff. It goes in the favor of the Racers, but Westhoff is able to clear it a little more toward midfield where there weren't as many Racers ready. And that's a bad touch by Pizza Alex, who pops it up for Nyrome, who shoots it to the corner. Petey's going for a 50, misses that, and Westhoff hopefully can collect this before anything can happen. 50'd out to the middle of the field. Nyrome's already up for it, though. He's going to be met by Crispy Plays or Jax. Crispy Plays clears it back to the middle field, 50's it with its Petey, and Nyrome decides to leave it, and Pizza Alex whiffs on that one. Outshot to the right side, where Westhoff will try to collect. Westhoff takes to the sky, trying to control it. And Pizza Alex will be there to meet him. Petey there is the last man on defense, tries to bring it to the corner, and gets a nice clear to relieve the pressure and give his Firebirds a little bit of time to get back. But Petey wants to go more. Westhoff pops it mid. Nyrome tries to shoot, and the bump by Westhoff might be enough, but Pizza Alex there just in time to make the save. Now we've got Jax trying. We've got 2 Firebirds up for this ball. Petey tries to get down, and it'll be cleared. Not quite. Petey leaves it there. Shot, though, on open net. There was a miscommunication on defense by the Firebirds, and the Racers now put this game slightly more out of reach. 38 seconds, though. Never say never. Our Firebirds are going to try to make the comeback right now. That's a nice kickoff by the Firebirds. But it's cut off by Crispy Plays, which leaves no one in net. But Westhoff just barely gets a nice touch. Nyrome's there to collect it in the corner. It's bounced back toward mid. Petey clears it off. Tries to pass it, but just misses. And Crispy Plays going for the ceiling shot now. It's cleared out by Westhoff to the corner. The Firebirds are a little all over each other right now. Seeing a little bit of bumps in net. And I'm hoping that Nyrome can get it across the field like he did before. He's there for almost a good 50. And that should bring us to the end of Game 1. once this ball touches down. Oh, and one more score for the road by the Murray State Racers. So we will see one more kickoff here, but that locks up game one. Murray State Racers 1-0 against the Carthage Firebirds so far. And that'll end it. Murray State up 1-0 against the Carthage Firebirds. Overall, I think the Firebirds just need to relax a little bit. They seemed a little all over each other on defense, and I think once they clear that up and get their communication going, they'll be just fine in game two here. Murray State, though, playing well. A little bit more mechanics than I was expecting to see out of Murray State, which is very interesting to see. We saw a couple attempts at a ceiling shot, and we had some nice passing plays by Murray State. They're able to find each other really well. And we should be moving right on to game two now, as everyone seems to be ready. I'm excited to see some more Rocket League. Let's get it. All right, the competitors have taken their positions on the pitch. We will have kickoff here in just a second. And the first kickoff is a nice 50 that ends up rolling up the wall at mid. Let's see who gets to it first. It seems to be I Am Westhoff getting there first, but Petey cannot get the second touch to score. Nyrome 50s it a little toward midfield. Petey should be able to have a nice touch. He pops it sky high, and it rolls just down, but Nyrome cannot quite get the shot there. That's a missed opportunity for the Firebirds. I bet they'll want that one back. Let's hope they get it back as Westhoff clears it back to the backboard. Jax passes it toward the middle of the field where no one's waiting. Nyrome will 50 with Pizza Alex toward the wall. Jax is pre-jumping it, and Westhoff gets a nice 50 with him. Both teams playing the 50 game really well today. Nyrome will clear it toward the open net. Petey tries to pass it across, but Westhoff is already retreating to the back half of the field. It's now transitioned toward the Firebird half. They try to pinch it. Nyrome passes it up to Petey, and it's passed away by Pizza Alex, and Crispy Plays will turn on it. And shot by Jax. Will any Firebird make it in time? Not quite. Another miscommunication seems to have happened on defense here as no one was at the back post. And Jax takes advantage of that opportunity and shoots it into the right half. Now it is 1-0 for the Racers as we enter 4 minutes left in the game. And the kickoff goes in favor of the Racers. Crispy Plays is up for it, but Nyrome's being very patient, clears it away all the way to the other half. Missed touch by the Racers. Westhoff passes it mid. Petey shoots it. Oh, but right into the arms of Jax. But Westhoff is there to clean it up and have a perfect placement in the upper 90 to tie the game up 1-1. No time wasted as about only 7 seconds passed since the kickoff. Perfect upper 90 shot by Westhoff. Last time we got to stream, I believe that was the Bearded Man's sleeper pick of the game. Let's see if that'll continue here. Toward mid, Nyrome should have a clear, but he does not follow it. He's going to see what he can make the Pacers do, and he shoots on net and just barely saved by Pizza Alex. It's backboard. Now Westhoff there for the shot, and it's in! A nice pass off the backboard by Nyrome. Oh, I'm sorry, by Petey. Nyrome got it there for the pressure. And now your Firebirds are up 2-1. After, again, a very short time after the kickoff, that was another score. They can keep up this pressure. They should be able to lock this down with a couple more goals. A nice 50. Nyrome will collect. And he will 50 it toward Westhoff. Crispy Plays, tries to take control of it, but Petey's there to take it instead, toward the backboard. Firebirds are up. And just past. Petey's going to have to turn quickly. He does recognize that and saves it. Gets past one, but he's on low boost. It's an open net if he can get there. He shoots it. Saved just barely by the Racers. Nyrome, though, keeping that pressure up. He goes for the dunk, and he gets it! Your Firebirds are up 3-1 with 3 minutes and 12 seconds left in game 2. Nyrome sees the opportunity as the defense is awkward and dunks it just past them and behind them to go up by 2 goals. Nice delayed kickoff by Westhoff to put it easily on the Racers' half. Oh, and they might just... Nice scoring opportunity there, as I think there was a mistouch by the Pacers. Firebirds are doing an excellent job of keeping that pressure up right now. P passes it back to the corner again. Tries to pop it out for Westhoff, who's 50'd by Jax. It's a race now to the ball, as no one was really expecting it to be cleared that far. Tactical fake there by Nyrome as it passed toward mid. And Westhoff should be able to meet this touch. Oh, geez, a little bit of miscommunication there on the back line, but it rolls safely to the other corner of the Firebirds half. Missed shot there by Crispy Plays as Westhoff and PD both dive in to collect this. Westhoff goes for a shot. It's under, and Nyrome plays it safe and goes back for the collection. Very smart move being the third man, but now he's able to continue and transition onto offense. Demos Jax, tries to get the pass out mid, but it's met by Pizza Alex. Pressure continuing though by the Firebirds. That's a shot. Nyrome has made it back safely as third man. Pops it around one, gets by Jax yet again. He's demoed though as he gets it by Pizza Alex, which will give the Racers a little bit of time to collect this and move forward. Gets by PD, he's trying to dribble it past the last. Oh, but Jax goes up for the shot and it puts it completely offline. A lot of bumps occurring now in the Carthage back half, but PD is being left with the ball to meet Pizza Alex, who passes to Crispy Plays, who will make it to the backboard. And Westhoff collects it and safely dishes it in the corner. Nyrome should have a touch on this. And he gets it out to the side. We're seeing some nice pressure now by the Murray State Racers, as they have been now, I think, about 30 seconds on the offense. And the shot goes top shelf as Pizza Alex finally makes something happen with the pressure they've been providing. Now Firebirds still up with a minute and a half left. The Racers are going to have to do something quick if they have any hope of winning this game before overtime. And let's hope that the Firebirds defense holds up strong and they're able to lock game 2 up. Another winning kickoff by the Firebirds. 50 by PD into Crispy Plays. Shot by Nyrome to the crossbar. Mistouch and whiff by I Am Westhoff. Nyrome's trying to pass it back. Nice bump by Westhoff though. Another bump by Westhoff. He is all over him. That's the kind of play I like to see. I like to see a lot of pressure through bumps and shots. PD clears it to the corner so that he can get another touch on it. Westhoff and PD are up again. Westhoff taps it out. Nyrome backflips because he knows he can collect it. Flicks it over two of them. And Crispy Plays is there for the clear. PD collects this, puts it to the corner, and hopefully gets the boost and the beat, and he does. Leaving Jax with very low boost, while Westhoff is there to 50 it. That's a shot though on net. Crossbar down, and Jax is there to collect it and score. We have a tied ball game with just under a minute left. I don't think any Firebirds really knew what to do with that when it started bouncing around the crossbar. With Nyrome only back on defense, leaves them in a tough situation, and Jax was able to capitalize for the Racers. Kind of a weird kickoff play by the Firebirds, but it seems to be working out so far, as PD clears it to the other corner. Pizza Alex will meet it though, and Nyrome is on the wall. Tries to shoot it, but he's just high. Westhoff 50s it. Seeing some great pressure by the Racers now. Nyrome goes for the shot across the field. Westhoff should collect this. Passes it mid. Pizza Alex is there. Nyrome goes to the corner to dish it back out to mid with an infield pass. PD tries to clear to try and get something going on this last thing. It's on the backboard, leaving a shot, and we are here in overtime now. 3-3, game 2. Racers up 1-0. Westhoff gets a kickoff that is met by Jax. Will pinch it back toward his own net to give a back pass to Crispy Plays. PD will meet this. 50 it up off the ceiling. Westhoff not quite there for that shot. Jax is shooting and is met by PD. Crispy Plays though. Westhoff will meet. It's popped toward mid. Nyrome's already up. Passes it down to PD, who's just wide. PD tries to keep the pressure going and leaves it for Westhoff. Another 50 in the corner. Westhoff's going to try and get this mid. He does, but it shoots too far across the field as Nyrome has to race after this one. And he fakes out the Racers defender to bring this to midfield to get a 50. Pops it back toward the corner. Jax is there to pass it out infield. And a missed opportunity, leaving an open net for Nyrome, and it looks to be just wide. Jax now creating more offense for the Firebirds. He'll 50 with PD. Beats Alex, pushes it to the backboard. Westhoff clears it to the corner. Jax is there for the shot. It's upper, and it's off the crossbar. Very awkward positioning for the Firebirds right now, as that ball was not expecting to go there. Westhoff's up though. He'll clear it downfield. Crispy Plays is gonna have to go back far to collect this, and he clears it to the sidewall. Nyrome pushes it back up, and PD has another clear. Pizza Alex awkward with this one as PD's able to get another touch. Hopefully pass it mid. It's mid. Nyrome for the shot. Denied by Jax. Pizza Alex misses completely, which throws off Nyrome. And the shot is wide again. The Firebirds escape again, but one more shot. Crossbar. And now a backboard pass, which hopefully is met by someone. And that's a shot in for the Racers as Crispy Plays scores after about 2 minutes of overtime. 4-3, leaving this now Firebirds down 2-0 in the series, which brings us 2-match point for the for Murray State, as the Firebirds now need to win this game or their match is over. Now, Westhoff so far, I think, has created a lot of good pressure. He's been there for very clutch shots so far in the series, and I think Nyrome has been playing a very good control game. Frankly, I think they just need to get the passing going a little more on the offense. Because the thing Murray State's been having is they're knowing where their teammates are all the time on the field, and I think that's been very noticeable. So they either need to start cutting off those passes more, or they need to start passing a little better themselves on offense. We're now here getting into Game 3 out of the best of 5. Murray State up 2-0. All the players have taken their spot on the pitch. This is do or die for the Carthage Firebirds. Nyrome has got the kickoff. Let's get started. Kickoff goes back to Westhoff, who's going to try and carry it across the length of the field. He's met by Pizza Alex. He does steal the boost, though. Gets a weird 50 that kind of gets by Nyrome. That kind of leaves Westhoff in a weird spot on defense. Nyrome is bumped, but he's there to get it to the side. Westhoff did an amazing defensive sequence there to keep the score from happening. Now Nyrome tries to bump one away. No Firebird is there to continue the pressure. Now we have 2 up, a bit of a double commit that could turn out badly. But the Racers do not capitalize quite yet. Westhoff is in a bit of an awkward spot, but he's able to nicely place it to the corner. As Hunt Me now passes it down. Leaves PD in a great spot to get a 50 here. I think he's low on boost. He is. But he's going to try and get that mid. Westhoff is bumped out of position by Crispy Plays. Great spatial awareness by Crispy. Now Hunt Me, also low on boost, is going to have to rotate quickly because this is coming toward the net. Crispy Plays has a nice touch. Nyrome grabs the corner boost. Crispy now pretty much out of boost. That's the last touch he's going to be able to get, I think. 50'd toward the other end of the field. Pushed in the corner by Pizza Alex. And Westhoff is shooting off the backboard. Nyrome's going for another control play. Can't quite get the dunk, though, on the Racers' defense. PD collects this in the corner. He's got one on him. And that goes to the backboard. But Westhoff, great response time getting that across the field. Nyrome coming from the ceiling. Kind of gets faked out by Pizza Alex. Now we've got 2 Firebirds on the ball, which leaves Westhoff scrambling back. He should get there in time as Nyrome gets that in the corner and clears it across the field. Hunt Me bounces it out mid. Can he get another touch? He does. Great pressure being performed by both teams. I don't think either are doing the passing plays that we've seen nearly as much right now. It's a lot more solo plays and playing for 50s. PD tries to control that, and 50s it nicely under the 1. Crispy Plays meets him, but PD still has the ball with very low boost. Westhoff's now up with no one up with him. Pushes it to the corner. Pizza Alex will shoot it back out mid. Crispy Plays up for the shot. This is going to be a tough save, and Nyrome's there to push it to the corner, and PD gets it midfield. Westhoff shoots it past Hunt, and Hunt's there. PD's got a flick, though, and that'll be crossbar with Westhoff just barely missing the next shot. Nyrome up for the ball to try and keep this Carthage pressure alive, and it will be met by Pizza Alex. And Westhoff accidentally 50s it toward their net. PD has a nice save there of what surely would have been a goal if no one could get back. It's passed toward the midfield. Firebirds are doing a nice job of getting this in the corner, not letting it actually go in front of the crossbar. Westhoff tries to get it mid, creates enough pressure, and now Westhoff demos Hunt Me. Uh-oh, and that might be in their net if Westhoff can't get a touch, and he gets a decent touch, which is met, but PD dunks away Crispy's shot. We're seeing impeccable defense being played right now by the Firebirds to keep this from going in their net. Another 50 in front of the net from Nyrome. That shot to the crossbar. With a shot coming in, that's crossbar again, and Crispy Plays is there to clean it up. After about 30 seconds of pressure, the Racers do get the first score in Game 3 here. Yeah, Nyrome's in an awkward spot. He's got to either commit to one save or he's got to choose to accept that there's someone behind him trying to shoot behind him. He tries to go for shooting behind him, and the ball gets in front of him. Nothing you can really do there. Petey's up for this one. He pushes it down to the corner. Crispy Plays is trying to go for a clear. Westhoff's there to meet him, but it's dribbled right past him. Petey passes up to Nyrome, but knowing that Westhoff is still up, he can't quite go and commit to that play yet. And that's toward mid. Westhoff pops it. Crispy Plays is up for the shot. Nyrome saves it, clearing it once again to the corner, doing a great job of not keeping that in front of the net for very long. That one's a little dangerous as Westhoff goes off the crossbar. Petey's, though, able to continue with it, and they try to pinch with Nyrome. This leaves Westhoff alone on defense with an open net for Crispy Plays. And the Racers now go up 2-0 with just a minute left in the game. The Firebirds do have to act quickly, as I remind us again that this is do or die for them in this series. And they do need to score probably within the next 20 seconds or so here in order to really stay in this game. Kickoff does not really go in the Firebirds' favor, but Nyrome does get the... Jeez, and we almost had a double tap there by the Racers. Crispy Plays, passes it out mid. Hunt's shooting. Westhoff there for a touch to put it offline. Westhoff pops it up and out. Can he get one more touch with that low boost? He can't. Nyrome tries to dribble it away. Bit of a scramble in the Firebirds in the corners. They're accidentally bumping each other now. Nyrome's doing everything he can to get this past the Racers, but they have a relentless pressure coming in. As Huntme keeps that in the corner for the next Racer. Westhoff gets it to the wall. One more pop over Racer. There's one Racer left. Clears it to the side. Nyrome's, though, up early. Shooting. It's mid, but he's zero boost, so he can't get any more touches. He's there just posturing, though. Crispy Plays, clears it. Met by two Firebirds. Beats Alex trying to dribble this to the sidewall. With 10 seconds left, the Firebirds are going to need a miracle as it goes back to their half. And it looks like that will be, yeah, with another shot there by Crispy Plays, that will be the end for the Firebirds as we watch one more kickoff. They lose 3-0 in the series. They had some good pressure going for a bit. But up next at 5:30, we will have Colorado College playing against our Carthage Firebirds A team. So you'll get to see them, and Nyrome scores one for the road. That'll hopefully get their morale going for the next series as they play at 5:30. Nice kickoff goal, crossbar down. I'll bet they were wishing they had a lot more crossbar downs during that. But good games to Murray State as they 3-0 our Carthage Firebirds. So now at the end of that, I have to say I think some keys for Murray State were the passing plays. Crispy Plays had a great control over the ball and great understanding of where his teammates were at all times. And I don't know if it was nerves or if it was just their playing today, but the Carthage Firebirds in their next match are definitely going to have to calm down a bit. They were bumping each other a lot on defense,